Hello and welcome to the SDA News. Today with me are three members from Maranatha Seventh-day Adventist Church. Here we have Natasha, Jethro, and Josh.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys feeling today?
Great.
That's good. Alright, so today I'll be asking all three of you two questions. So the first question is, what do you love about your parents? Natasha can go first.
I think for me, my parents, they express their love in very quiet ways, and it's a very Asian thing, I think. Quiet ways, they're always in the background. So in my household, there are no huge declarations of love. There are no hugs and kisses, but in the morning, there will always be fruits in the fridge waiting for me before I go to work. The laundry is always done, already in my wardrobe. My shower gel is always replenished before it even runs out. You know, it's all in the little things, and I think that's what I love the most about my parents, in the quiet way they express their love for me.
That's nice. How about you, Jet?
For me, I guess it's also quite similar in the sense that they don't really show love in the sense that they will hug me, they'll kiss me and say good night, you know, like all those in the movies. But more like they show it in a way that that's very touching in the sense that in the morning, every morning, you know, there will be breakfast prepared for you. There will be your beds will be made, you know, like all the little things that they do. And you also know there's also a saying that you know, nothing is really lost until your mom says it's lost, which is I think it's very true because we know that your mom is the one that knows everything in the house and knows that where is placed everywhere. So everything, if you lost something, right, you always go to your mom first. She's like, Mom, may I know where is this? And your mom will somehow magically pull it out from nowhere. So I think that's something that I really love by my mom. And for my dad, he's always the silent worker, always the one that, you know, always a strong person in our family that even if no matter what happens, no matter if you're having like any emotional breakdown, he'll always be there. You know, he never shed a tear. He will always be that, you know, that silent, strong man that you know that he will never break down. And that's something that you always respect and something that you always look up to as the giant man in your family. You know, the Hercules that he loved to call himself that. And so that's something I really love about my family. Yeah.
Thank you. What about you, Josh?
One thing I love about my family is that the expectations are not so high. You know? It's like they always say like do your best, you know, like do not like overstress yourself and like study too much. That's all.
Is that all? Okay, thank you. Okay, so the question is, what is one thing they have done for you that you are really grateful for? Josh?
I think for me it's like for their guidance and like their advices, you know, like during like your exams or like interviews that's going to happen, like they give you great advices and guidance to like so that you can make the right path, you know, to life.
Yes. Thank you. Jet?
I think for me, what I'm grateful for is their unconditional love for me and putting both me and my sister always ahead in front before their needs. So very grateful for that my both my parents are always there. You know, every time when we face any problems, they will always say it's okay. We'll still be here. They always be behind supporting us. And my mom will always be the one giving her emotional support to us, telling us that even if the whole world comes down, you know that they're always behind there. And for my dad, I think one moment that really stuck in my mind is when, so during O levels, last time studying was meant a lot to me. So during O levels, my English exam, I thought I flunked it, and I came home. I was so sad, depressed and crying. And my dad was the one that hugged me and told me that it's okay, it's just an exam. You can still move on with life. Doesn't matter. And I think when I was there, when he was hugging me, it really felt very safe, very secure, and knowing that, that my parents will always be there supporting us. But however, knowing that, we will not take them for granted. remember to not take them for granted and to one day repay them and to honor them and to, for the rest of our lives as we grow up.
Yes. Thank you. Natasha?
I think for myself, it's very hard to pinpoint one thing that I'm grateful for, but I think growing up, my parents have sacrificed a lot, I think, in the big and the small things. And even now, when I'm supposed to be an adult, they are still there for me in the sense that I know that even when I come running with the smallest of problems or the most ridiculous of problems, they are still willing to drop everything to help me. It's been the same when I was 7, and now when I'm 27, it's still the same. So that's one thing I'm really grateful for, and that I know that I don't need to check, I don't need to look, but I know that they are there for me.
Yes. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us and share your thoughts.